Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another live stream for you guys. We're on episode 31 of Nerd Talk. I'm here with my colleagues Smooth J Stu and Tyler, aka Mind of a Nerd, today. This is today. We got some topics we're gonna go into today. Been a busy week. A lot of stuff has come out. Um, we were gonna plan on doing a Toy Story watch along, but we couldn't put that into the plans because Jurassic World Dominion came out, Miss Marvel, Obi-Wan, The Boys, The Last of Us stuff. A lot of stuff happened in the course of this week, so we're just not going to cut that in. We're just going to talk about these certain topics. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good, man. It's been I agree. It's been a long fucking week, bro. So much content. You know, uh, the fact that it's finally over this week is a relief. There's so much shit. You know, I'm happy about that. But I'm happy to be here, man. You know that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm good. I'm very tired. Very busy week with the family and very busy as far as content. I had a lot to catch up on this week. I feel like I'm kind of caught up. I still got to watch The Boys, but I caught up with Obi-Wan and Stranger Things and feel pretty good.
Yeah. I had to literally just watched Miss Marvel and Obi-Wan today. I actually tried to watch Obi-Wan last night, but I fell asleep on it, so I had to basically rewatch it again today. Because I watched it too late. Played a little bit of 2K, and I got a little one. Movie Hunter, yes, we'll be doing spoilers for Dominion. At this point, even though I did put review, but we will be going into spoilers because I'm gonna tell you right now, Movie Hunter. The movie it's not. You just wait for it. I mean, it doesn't matter. The spoilers just doesn't matter, bro. There's really nothing really to spoil in this movie, bro. Like, at least I don't think so. Like, if you guys would have told me everything happened in this movie, I wouldn't have been mad at all.
There is because of how the movie's marketed, but other than that, no.
I mean, if anything, I will tell you that the spoiler is it's not what you think it is.
Oh yeah,
like there's really no dinosaurs. We don't get the experience of dinosaurs in the real world besides a couple shots. That's it. Spoiler alert. But that's the last thing we're doing in the show. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is The Last of Us. We got some photos, and also they released a trailer for the remastered version of the Last of Us. They actually put the part 1 this time because I think it's the first time they ever did this for PS5. I know Tyler saw the trailer, so I want Tyler's more thoughts of it because I didn't watch it because I figured it's just another like side-by-side shot comparison to the way the PS3, PS4, and the PS5 version look. So yeah, go ahead, Tyler.
At first, when I heard they were remaking Last of Us, I was against it. I was like, why are we doing this again? You know, but after seeing the trailer, I'm very happy because it's not just a port. They're actually changing the engine to make it look like Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
And I love that because, in my opinion, The Last of Us Part 2, on a technical standpoint, is the best game on the PS4. It was the last amazing game on the PS4.
For sure. They ended it again with the bang, like they did with The Last of Us on PS3.
I don't know. I haven't played Horizon or Resident Evil Village, but I would say that from what I've played, Last of Us Part 2 on a technical standpoint is the best on the PS4. You know, and when I saw, they're applying that to the first game, I was like, oh, that could be really fucking cool. And it looks fantastic. It does. You can tell the difference. I've seen people. You can't tell the difference. Yes, you can. You can definitely tell the difference. It looks fantastic.
Only reason why I say most people say that is because you're watching it through a YouTube video. The YouTube video is you're never going to get the full immerse the way the game looks on a compressed video. Like you have to literally see the game in person in order to see what's the difference.
And I've seen people say I don't like that they changed the style. I personally do because that was my one itty bitty negative with the first game is I didn't really like the style of it. The graphic style.
Yeah.
And so them making it look like Last of Us Part 2, you're not getting a complaint out of me. The complaint I will give is them charging $70 for it. That's stupid.
It's gonna be $70.
No, bro. I know. Yeah, I know it's gonna be $70. I don't think it should be. I think it should be at least $50 because it's a port. you know.
Well,
But
I mean, technically, it's not really a port because they're changing the way the game
like,
looks. They're
yeah, like
literally
I'm
going.
not.
They're
That's
literally
Yeah,
going
it's
in and basically
they
putting new
rebuilt the
polish on it.
game, but at the same time, like it's a game that everybody already played. So why
Right.
would you
like
charge the same
that's why I'm
price
not
It's a
totally
as a
upset
re-release.
new
about it.
game? It's
It's not
not
like
really a new game.
it's not like when they did GTA 5 and they literally just ported the same shit to the
Right.
PS5.
Right.
You
Mhm.
know. So yeah, I'm not mad about it. I can't even play it. I don't have a PS5, so
Yeah.
but you know, it's cool. You know, I wish they would just we got updates on the Last of Us multiplayer game that they're making. I
Mm.
wish they would just put all their eggs into that instead of
Doing
remaking
it,
The
yeah, the
Last of Us
game.
again.
Hmm.
You know, but I do like that it's called Last of Us Part One
Yeah,
and Last of Us
it's
Part
gonna
Two.
look
I
nice
love that
next to the
actually.
shelf. Yeah, that's the one reason why I bought the physical copy so I can have both games sit next to each other because it
I
say
actually
Last of Us
really
Part
like
Two.
that a lot.
Um,
When I saw that it was Last of Us Part One, I was like, I like that.
yeah.
That's cool. So,
Tyler, did you see you saw the photos? You saw the photos they
yes, I
released with
did, and I love it. That first photo, I was like, that's Last of Us. Literally, I love the. You see it briefly, but you see the clickers in the back. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's what I'm ready to see. I'm
"Ooh."
ready. That's why I'm just ready for them to release a trailer just so I can see the way the clickers and the bloaters and stuff. I want to see how they gonna look in
I'm so
person.
Yeah, yeah.
fucking excited.
Everybody looking forward to the clickers.
Man,
And
that's what because in the game, I remember when the first time I played The Last of Us and seeing that scene where you're in, I forgot which building you're in, but you see a clicker for the first time, and
Mhm.
you have to go around and you have to be very
mhm.
stealthy and stuff. And I remember first time there was 5 clickers in one room. I said, "Oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
past
they
this?"
scary. They
Yeah,
scary,
they
bro.
are.
and
Oh man,
they revealed that I think the voice actress for Ellie, she's playing um Ellie's mom in the show. I think they
are you
revealed
for
that.
real?
Yeah, I think they revealed
Wow,
that,
are you serious?
and I was like, oh. So
That's interesting.
I guess they're gonna give us even more backstory than we had for these characters,
Yeah, because
which
in the game she doesn't have a backstory.
no,
She literally
it's
just
only
pops
Joel.
up. Yeah, she
And
just
bro,
pops up.
if y'all don't nail the opening scene of this story, you
I agree.
fucked up.
I agree.
Yeah,
Because when I
if I'm
played,
not crying in the first
yo,
10 minutes,
Yeah.
because when I
I mean,
played
it's not
that
on
game for
them
the
though.
first time,
It's got to be the direction. It's got to be Pedro Pascal. Really got to sell that when he loses his daughter. Spoiler alert:
Mhm.
he loses his daughter at the beginning of the game. The game's been out for almost 10 years. It's about to be 10 years old. If you guys have not seen the opening, then go
That game
YouTube.
been out that long?
The
Wow.
this
game
year,
came out 2013.
this
Wow.
year.
It's been about to be
I've seen
it's about to
people
be 10
say,
years
"Oh,
old.
the game's not that good. Why does it keep getting remastered?"
The
I
game is a
agree that it should
masterpiece.
not
Get
be
the fuck
getting
out of here.
remastered this much, but at the same time, the game is one of the greatest on the
It's
We,
PS4.
good.
we got Hunter in
It's
here
really
saying,
good.
"How long do you think the TV version of Last of Us is going to survive?"
Two
Um,
seasons,
2 seasons
three
because we
at
only have two
most.
games. I don't think unless Neil Druckmann has more stories to tell that he couldn't put in the games. That's the only thing I can say. But I don't want him to do that because then we're gonna have a Game of Thrones situation. If you guys ever see Game of Thrones, so, the guy stopped writing the book, so they had to like make up stuff within the last season. I don't want them to do that. I don't want them just to make up stuff. Go off of what we have because that's what most people are looking forward to. I don't know about Last of Us Part Two, but I mean, at least with this first game, and I don't. They might split this game into like multiple seasons. I don't know if they're gonna make the whole season to be the whole game. I don't know if they're gonna do that. But yeah,
That's what I personally would want them to do.
you would want them to split it up in the
Two,
seasons because the game,
part two, yeah.
yeah, because I love how the first game is formatted because it goes by each season, so it does like
Mhm.
Mhm.
spring, fall, it does like all the seasons, which is dope.
They
So
could
yeah,
do that because that game is lengthy
yeah,
for
it
each
is.
season.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would want them to do that,
no,
but because I would think that it'd be like 4 episodes per part.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
But
saying. Unless
Yeah.
you'll split the first 2 seasons. You do fall and winter, and then do spring and no, because it ends in spring, right? It
yeah,
ends in spring.
Mhm.
but spring
So
is long though,
yeah,
because spring that's just them going to the hospital,
right, right. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I mean, if they do crunch it all
or
in
they
one
could
season, hopefully
do
it's paced right.
no, because the game starts in summer
Yeah,
and
the
then it
game
goes
starts
to
in
fall.
summer.
So you do
Right,
summer, fall, and when Joel gets hurt, and then
right.
it
That's
picks
where you
back
end
up
it. Yeah.
with Ellie.
Right. Yeah. 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 But yeah,
I don't
that's
know,
just
man.
our quick little thoughts on the Last of Us stuff. You guys will see a trailer reaction when the trailer gets released for this show because I'm very excited for it. When I first played the Last of Us, I was blown away. It was I did a full walkthrough on my channel. If you guys want to watch it, go check it out as well. So yeah. Any other final thoughts on the Last of Us?
No, man. I hope this is good.
It's promising.
From
Yeah,
from
same.
all the
I just
stuff
want it
we've
to be
seen, oh man, this could be the greatest video game adaptation ever.
I mean, the one thing I say is probably great is that it's a show. It's not going to be a movie. So they don't have to condense a
Yeah.
12 to 13,
Yeah.
14-hour story into
In
two
two
and a half
hours.
hours.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. Like, unless you think about doing multiple movies within one game. And I don't think you can do that either. Just by the way the game is structured. It doesn't work that way. There's a beginning, middle, and end. So, yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next topic, and that is Miss Marvel. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. Miss Marvel, I just watched it today, and I ain't gonna lie, I actually enjoyed it. I actually really liked it though.
Yo, pleasantly surprised.
I love all the characters, bro. Like, how did they make me like the parents? I thought I would like the parents. Like, hey, the parents are hilarious. They are concerned parents for their daughter. The mom is concerned for her daughter. That's why she's acting this way. She's not being a irritating mother. She's protective of her daughter. I noticed what you noticed there. She's obviously Arabic. They're like that as a culture. They keep they keep to themselves, and they really are protective over their youngins and stuff. So it makes sense why she's acting that way. But like I said, overall, I really enjoyed the show. I love the way it's structured. I think we talked about it, or Benji said it's a John Hughes style type movie.
Yes. It reminded me a lot of Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah,
in the best ways. Yeah,
the comedy really hits right, man.
I said it was like the trilogy of Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies meets the MCU. That's what I thought of.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. I watched, man. I pressed play. I was so fucking hesitant. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Click, and I had a blast.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was listening to Blinding Lights today, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. When it popped up in the intro, I'm like, yeah.
I was like, can this start every
week? How
you
you start this show?
Yeah, I was like, I would need it to start every week like this. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next week. I hope it just stays like it doesn't even need to be amazing, man.
No,
This thing with the fucking MCU, if it's not a 10 out of 10, it's trash, bro. Just keep it at this level. I give the first episode a 4. If it just stays like this for 6 weeks, keep me entertained for 6 weeks. I don't care, bro.
Yeah, that's all. At this point, I'm not looking for a masterpiece. It's a show. I just want to be entertained, and I was entertained. I like. I'm trying to think of the friend's name, but that
Simon?
actor?
I think his name is Simon.
No, it's Bruno.
Is it Bruno?
His name is Bruno. Yeah. That actor, I've seen him in something else though. I can't think of it though. I've seen him in something else, but I can't pinpoint what else he's been in. And it's something I know what it is, but I just can't.
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. There you go. Boom. He plays.
Henry.
Yep. There you go. I knew him. I know him from something.
I'll tell you this much: he got better at acting because I fucking hate him in The Walking Dead.
I agree. He's definitely better in this show than he is in The Walking Dead. And I knew he looked familiar, but I did like him in the show. I did like the main girl. I don't want to get her name wrong, so I didn't want to say her name wrong. But she's good in the show. She's great.
She's great. She is her from the comics. She's fucking great. I love her. And what was I gonna say? The style of the show is fantastic.
Yeah,
I love
animation and with the real life stuff. Like I think you mentioned
the text.
The texting.
I
never noticed
that was very unique.
He was riding on a bike and you see the text on the ground. I'm like, oh, that's actually really.
I loved when they panned up the wall and you saw them still texting on the
in the lights.
Yeah, on the lights.
I was like, that's so cool.
That is dope, bro. That's interesting because I thought you said it was gonna be like bubbles, like it's just gonna be like a cloud or whatever.
That's what I thought too when someone told it to me.
I'm like, oh, that's actually better because most shows will just show like the texting words on the side. No, they're using animation to a different level because clearly it's digitalized. It's not actually there, but to me that's an interesting way, especially with this stories being told, is that she does this as YouTube videos. She kind of does that type of style animation. In her little fantasy world, which I did like. I do love that she's a fanboy. Like she loves Captain Marvel, and she was so ready to go to Avengers Con, which I ain't gonna lie, like when they went into Avengers Con, I'm like, bro, they started playing the Star Spangled Man. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah, yo,
Yeah.
when they
it's
started
so
playing the Star
dope.
Spangled Man, I was like, yo, this feel like a con.
Yeah, like they going back to its roots for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. What y'all think about her power set, the little bit that we got to see?
Oof. I don't mind that they changed their. Actually, I do mind, but I'm over it. Is what I meant to say. That I'm over them changing their
No,
powers.
so,
What?
I know you say you're over it, but I didn't mean to cut you off. But let's go back to why did they change her powers? Because she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have those abilities. She has the ability to like stretch herself, right? Kind of like
Yeah.
Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And that's why they changed it, right? Because of Mr. Fantastic, because they don't
No.
want to have the same power set, which
No,
is dumb.
no, that's not why they changed it. They
Why?
changed it because Kevin Feige literally came, or not Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige was trying to bullshit people, and then someone was like, "No, just shut up and say it." That they changed it because they want her to fit in with
Captain
Monica
Marvel.
and Captain Marvel. That's exactly why they changed it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Which I figured that was the case. Kevin Feige was like, "Oh well, we changed her powers because we want her to be unique." No, bro, stop. We're not dumb, bro.
It makes
I
sense
don't.
though. I mean,
No,
she's
it
Captain
makes
Marvel
sense, but
fanboy.
don't treat me like I'm an idiot.
I don't have a problem with it. I've never been a fan of stretchy powers anyway. I think it
Mhm.
looks ridiculous in live action.
Not even
So
ridiculous. It's not a good power to have.
I mean it depends on the situation. It depends on who's writing the story. But I think it looks stupid and cartoony. I'm glad that they changed it and made it look less ridiculous.
Yeah, because she still had. It's
But I
still
know I'm
like
in the minority
It
though.
kind of looked like when she caught the girl. It would look like
It
if
still
they
look
didn't change, it would still be like she was stretching her arm
I
out to
don't
catch her.
right.
like. Again, I don't hate the power change, but I do not like is the way it looks. I don't like.
Yeah.
First of all, the CGI didn't look good. Second of all, the design of it looks very uninspired. It just looks like glowy Green Lantern. It doesn't
It don't
look
bother
like.
me.
When I first saw
Yeah.
it, it didn't bother me. I knew they were gonna. When I obviously I saw the trailer and it wasn't her typical powers because I've seen the way her powers is, especially if you play the Avengers game. But it didn't bother me either. Like I said, we got a sneak peek of the way it looks within those moments. I ain't gonna lie, I did like that scene where she was showing off the powers and stuff. The only problem is she didn't really get her trophy. She won, like she won, but she didn't get her trophy or whatever because she had to leave out of there because the whole thing got destroyed. And did you guys think the girl died when she got hit by the hammer?
Yeah,
She got hit with the hammer. She just said, "Boop!" I said, "Dude, they just kill her, bro."
Yeah, I thought she died. She got hit pretty
Like
hard.
she was hanging on. I said, "Okay, they ain't doing that, bro." That's why that's why it's TV-14.
I liked how the other girls, but which I liked that the other girl showed up. That was funny. But her costume was kind of emulating the old Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Before they made her look
the way she
generational, we'll say. Because if Miss Marvel looked like that in 2022, everyone what?
Yeah. I kind of I like the scene where she's trying to make her plan and she's fantasizing the way her plan thinks is gonna go, and then she actually doesn't. It's like the flip way. That's the one thing I agree with you. I love the way the story is structured. I love the way they use certain animations and transitions to certain scenes, and the comedy really is good in the show.
It's good.
It's really good.
I laughed a few times. Like they were genuine laughs, not like annoyed laughs.
I seen the directors' names. The directors is someone that we've known. The directors. I know they're Arab directors too, right?
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys for Life, right? Then they do Bad Boys for Life.
Or Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life.
I knew their names looked familiar.
I think they doing Batgirl as well.
Oh wow. On for
HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they're getting some work. But I guess I love the way this was directed. Because I like the parents. I think my least favorite character probably is the brother, but he ain't get that many scenes, so I can't really judge him that much. But yes, I really enjoyed the show. I did. I was surprised. I'm not even gonna lie.
I did. I was kind of pissed that they didn't do the 2 episodes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the next one.
I want to hear, Ant-Man's podcast. I need that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think we talked about this off camera a couple of days ago. Tyler was like, you don't really, not saying you don't enjoy it, but you kind of don't like when other characters are intertwined within stories. Stuff like that, I love because it makes it feel like it's a living world, Like when you have things like Ant-Man having a podcast talking about his events. Yeah, I want to listen to that because that sounds like something I would listen to. Like,
I like when they take advantage of it being a cinematic universe.
Exactly, and not even that. It's just it's like we as people believe that the Tatari exists, Thanos exists. It's not like like do we believe it? Like, do our aliens real in our life? Like these are actual things that exist in this world, and I love that they take advantage and makes it a thing. Like when they're talking about her costume, is that you see the animation in the wall, and she's talking about like, oh, I'll be Captain Marvel, but I could be a zombie Captain Marvel, blah blah. And they're talking about Valkyrie, and they're talking about things like that. It's like, man, it's crazy that we've gone this far, and now you can walk down the street and say, oh, she punched Thanos in the face. Like it's, I love that. I do. Like I don't know. I get this. I'm a sucker for that, man.
Also, this is a discussion I don't think anyone's gonna have. I like the Miss Marvel actress more than Captain Marvel. I do.
Yeah, I agree.
I do.
I think she has. But I don't blame Brie Larson for that. I blame the writing and the direction for that. I just think this is better. It's better written and better directed.
And I found it funny that Brie Larson posted a picture saying, "Oh, ever since the first Zoom meeting, I knew she was going to be right." And I was like, maybe you should have been taking notes in that Zoom meeting, bro, because, oof.
Is this her first thing? Is this the actress?
I think so.
Captain?
Yeah, it's first thing.
She's fucking great, man. I'm very excited, and she's one of the. I'm assuming she's going to be a part of the Young Avengers if they ever do that, and if she is, another one of those members that I'm down for. You know.
Yeah, since you brought that up, let's go ahead and talk about the mid-credit scene. Like I said, we're going to go spoilers a little bit. If you guys haven't seen Miss Marvel episode 1, we're going to go into spoilers because there's a mid-credit scene. The guy from Spider-Man No Way Home shows up, and I'm guessing he's now investigating superheroes, I guess, at this point. See, because he wants to bring her in.
That's what I mean by I don't like them crossing over, in the sense that I don't like when they take random characters from random movies or projects that don't really connect that much, and they bring.
We haven't seen it flesh out yet. That's why I don't understand what your gripe is.
I'll wait till I see it, obviously, but when I saw it, I wasn't really excited. I was like,
so give me other than this, give me an example where it doesn't work.
For me, at least, it was Darcy and WandaVision. I know you like WandaVision. I mean, I know you like Darcy and WandaVision a lot. But for me, when she showed up, I was like, we couldn't get anyone else for this. Like,
who else
couldn't
would you have gotten?
Yeah.
Where's Eric Selvig? You're going to tell me there's no more qualified scientists other than Darcy? Like, really?
So you just don't like Darcy?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's your.
But that's just Darcy though. That's not you. Are you bothered by the fact that it's a minor character, or are you bothered by the fact?
No, but Darcy? it was also that too. It was, I don't know. It just felt weird because it didn't feel like it kind of related. You know, like the Jimmy Woo thing kind of made sense because they already established him in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and he was head of that department, so that kind of made sense.
Difference? It's the same principle.
I don't feel that it is.
All right.
Okay. We'll leave it at that then. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but for me, it doesn't bother me because it, like we said, it's a cinematic universe. Everyone lives in this world, so it would make sense that certain characters will intertwine, especially superpowered beings who are dealing with who are regular people dealing with superpowered beings that's in the FBI or CIA or whatever. Like they're gonna cross paths. It's gonna happen. But yeah, any other thoughts on Miss Marvel, guys?
No, man.
Good.
I'm excited for.
Tyler doubted it. Blame him. He doubted. He thought it was going to be terrible.
Oh, because you didn't, right? You weren't like, oh, it don't look that good, right? I was the only one.
Yeah, you're the only one. We don't blame Tyler. That's it. But yeah, I'll watch it. Just watch it, guys. It will surprise you.
Listen, man, I always say this. If I get to eat my words in a positive way, I will happily do so, bro.
Yes,
I will
sir.
happily do so. I don't
sir.
mind eating words if it means
agree.
that something I thought was going to be terrible was actually not bad.
Exactly. For sure. We support all good media. Next, Obi-Wan, guys. Obi-Wan episode 4. I did not like this episode.
What?
I lied.
I was like, what?
I like it. It was okay. Now, I know we probably talked about this last time we did talk about Obi-Wan, but I like the show, but it's not doing it for me because we got 2 more episodes, right? 2 more.
Yeah.
It's not doing it for me. It's just not. I like the Obi-Wan stuff. Obviously, I love Vader showing up on screen, but this story is not hitting it for me, bro.
I know what you mean. I thought we were gonna get a more emotional show, and while there is some emotion there, it feels it feels kind of vanilla. It's not bad, and it definitely got off to a strong start, but the more I watch, the less interested I become. And this last episode didn't really get me interested until the end.
Yeah, obviously when Vader showed up, when Vader showed up, it's like, okay, I'm interested, and that's why I feel like we get one conversation with him in the last episode, but it's like, I don't know, it's just it's not doing it for me. It's just not.
It's good. It's just not living up to its potential. That's what I think.
Like, and maybe if I watch it as one, if I should have just binged it. That's what I'm thinking. I should not watch it week by week by week. I should just binge it, because like I said, it's like each episode is one objective being done, and then that's it. Then we got to go to the next episode. One objective being done, and then we go to the next episode. It's like obviously maybe I'm just used to a lot of things happening within one episode. We got all 45 minutes into an episode, but I don't know, man. It's just go ahead. I'm on the tangent. Go ahead, Tyler. What you thought, bro?
I'm in the minority. This was my favorite episode of the season. I really liked it a lot. I love seeing Obi-Wan kicking ass. You know, I love when it was just on him kicking ass. And I do, again, I know but nobody likes it. I don't care. I like the stuff with Leia and Reva. I do. I like that stuff. I was really interested in it, and
not feeling it. I'm just not feeling Reva as a character. I'm just not.
Yeah, I don't like her.
And again, I do agree that this show, the fact that they're saying that this was going to be like Logan, and then this is what we're getting, is kind of hilarious. I do think that the show is not living up to its potential, but I am liking it. I am enjoying it. It's not Mandalorian, but I'm at a point now where I don't expect everything to be amazing, and if it's not amazing, I'm okay with that. You know, we live in a fan base where fucking these damn stuff. First of all, the Star Wars fan base is the most disgusting fan base on the planet. You guys are fucking terrible. I hate being associated with you pricks. You guys are just disgusting in every way. I like if it's not, oh, I don't like what you did with the story, it's you being racist, and you guys are just fucking terrible.
Yeah, Star Wars fans tend to be very sexist and very racist.
It's disgusting, legitimately disgusting. I can sit here and say, oh, I don't like Captain Marvel as a movie, blah, 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 but I'm not going to sit here and be a fucking sexist pig about it. That's fucking disgusting. You guys need to learn how to distinguish the art from the artist, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, Reva might not be a cup of tea, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with the actress, because I like her as an actress. I do. I don't mind her as an actress. But even if you don't like the character, why are you sending her fucking messages and bullshit just because you don't like the character? You don't like the character, you don't like the fucking character. Move on with your day. It's not going to kill you.
But going back to that, it's not even her fault. You got to talk to
No, it's not.
You got to talk to the writers in the direction, because she's only doing her job as what she's given. You know, we as fans tend to forget that the actor in front of the camera she's not in control. It's the director behind the camera and the people writing the script that's in control of the character. She's just giving direction. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But
the thing about that is, like, trying to differentiate it can be a little bit of a tall order because you can tell when something is directed poorly when when everybody sucks. That's poor direction. When it's one person that sucks, it's that particular person's portrayal. And I'm not really feeling Moses Ingram's portrayal.
Yeah, but even if it's that, I could shit on the actress all I want. I'd be like, oh, she's terrible, she's garbage. But I'm not gonna fucking send her emails. Die, go to hell. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just people doing. And man, I'm gonna answer your question. I've been wanting a Darth Vader spinoff since episode 3.
He
I've
said
been
that
asking for that. I've been asking for just a Darth Vader standalone for the longest. I mean, I played the Force Unleashed games thinking it was gonna spin off from that, and I guess that's all I could get was that, because Vader is the main person in that story. I mean, obviously he has his apprentice, but Vader is the guy in that game. I would love a Darth Vader spinoff because Darth Vader is awesome. We all know that. He's, to me, my number one villain of all time. But go ahead.
No, man, it's just, I don't know. I like this episode. It was my favorite by far. I love seeing Obi-Wan in his getup and he's just kicking ass and shit. You know, that was so cool when he took out the stormtroopers. That was dope.
That was so fire. When the scene went dark and you see the red light in the middle.
The red light,
I was like, that's dope. That's raw, bro. To me, that felt like Force Unleashed. If you guys seen Force Unleashed, there's a trailer for the second game where he's like in chains and the lights, the room goes black. And the stormtrooper's like, what the heck? So the only light in the room is the lasers and the lightsabers. And it's so fucking badass how he's just taking out every single person. He has 2 lightsabers at that. That's what made me think of that. And that was dope. That was dope.
I hate that this is a side note. I hate that they remastered that game for the Switch and not for the main consoles. Like, I agree. Bro, give me Force Unleashed on the PS4, bro.
You can play those on Xbox One. You gotta buy the Xbox 360 version though. So that's how I played them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, remaster that shit for PS4. Fuck it.
I would definitely play them. I ain't gonna lie. I would play them. But they're not canon, though. That's the thing. Like, I know the Switch is another thing, but I hated that they didn't make them canon because, I mean, the guy died anyway. So, spoiler, he died. That was before they did the second game. But, yeah. Like I said, I do think this is the best episode of all these episodes so far. It's just the story itself, I'm just not feeling it. Like, and this is another gold thing. I wanted an Obi-Wan show, but this is why I don't like prequels, because we know where certain characters end. We know that Leia gets back home. We clearly knows that. We know Obi-Wan ends up to the point where he ends up because we get he's in episode 4. We know where Darth Vader ends up because he shows up in other projects that is before this movie.
And that's the thing about prequels. It makes it worse when you have so many other projects that come out after that are set after whatever your prequel is. You're just making your box smaller because you have to hit all of these beats in order to get in order to get the character to where it's going to be and stuff we've already seen. So you're limiting yourself.
Yeah. You want to say something, Tyler? Go ahead.
No, John, I don't like prequels, really, ever. It's the rare, like Andor. Why are we getting Andor? We know he's gonna be alive. Why?
Yeah. Well, we know we know where he ends up in Rogue One, so that's why it's like, what's the point? You know, it's like, and then now they're filling in stuff that we never knew, like Vader being in control of the Inquisitors. This was never a thing in the original trilogy. We never knew anything about this, and now they're like adding all this extra stuff, filling.
Well, it was really Jedi Fallen Order that started that.
Well, you know what I mean. Though. It's like, you know what I mean. It's like all that stuff that we're introduced now with all this stuff was never a thing. Like now, they're adding all this lore, and it's like,
as far as I'm concerned, they can do that all they want as long as they don't fuck with the lore. As long as they don't make it that we look at the characters differently in terms of a negative way, they can do whatever they want. I don't care.
Floyd Houseflix, what up? He says Godfather 2 is the best prequel ever. Well, I don't call Godfather 2 is not a prequel because it's 2 stories intertwining in one another. So Godfather 2 is technically not a prequel. It's a sequel. It just has flashbacks. Any thoughts on Obi-Wan?
No, man.
No.
But John just watched it. He literally just watched it before he started the stream, so he can be able to talk about it, which is hilarious. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to our final topic of the day, and we might go on tangent, you guys, because we all have our different opinions of this movie. I'm gonna let Tyler start first since he is more high on it than all of us. Go ahead, Tyler.
Um, I fully acknowledge that this movie has serious dinosaur, no pun intended, dinosaur sized problems. But I do like this movie. I do. Again, I know it has problems, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I went into it thinking it was going to be not very good at all, and I walked out kind of surprised. I was like, it was okay. I enjoyed it. Do I think it's on the guilty pleasure level? A little bit, and also nostalgia a little bit, but the movie didn't make me mad. It entertained me for the most part, and that's really all I could ask for a movie, a summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
I kind of view this movie kind of like Transformers: Age of Extinction, in that way, where it's kind of just dumb fun. Actually, this movie's a lot like Transformers: Age of Extinction. It's too fucking long. The story makes no sense.
They go to so many different places for no reason.
But the action is cool. So
the comparison.
I think this movie's better than Transformers: Age of Extinction. The
I
acting is leaf better though.
I agree with that.
But yeah, I guess Transformers: Age of Extinction is like Jurassic World now. Sad times.
So I didn't, after going to see the movie, I didn't bother just to make a video and review it. I said I'll just review it here, because I don't feel like going through the trouble with making a video, editing, putting all the clips and stuff. I didn't want to do that because I was a little disappointed. The trailers, I don't think they mismarketed the movie, but it wasn't the movie I wanted. I guess I can't be upset about that because I have no right to say you should have gave me what I wanted. I should just take what they wanted to tell me, right? But what I wanted in this movie is I wanted Jurassic World. I wanted a movie with them dealing with dinosaurs in our world. That's what I wanted. I wanted that. And we get a couple shots of them running with horses, and that's it. And we get the one scene with them being chased by raptors, but the reason why the dinosaurs got out is because they got loose. That's why. They were in a facility that they were being used as being like fighting. They were like fighting animals, or they were being sold to the highest bidder. That's what they were doing. They weren't even out in the wild. They were captured. And I agree. The story is not good. The story is trash. If anything, it should have just been a rescue mission. Why do we need this side plot with the locusts eating all the crops and doing all this nonsense? Like, we don't care about none of that. Like,
dude, the locusts are a bigger threat than the dinosaurs in this movie.
Right. They are a bigger threat than the dinosaurs. I agree. And why? Why is that such a thing? Because we have to get Laura Dern and Sam Neill to do something to be involved in the story to connect to Bison, because it just doesn't make any sense. The villain is trash. The villain is so bad. We didn't need a villain. Why do we need a villain? The dinosaurs are the villains, guys. Why is it so hard to make a Jurassic Park movie? And why do we need a human antagonist? Why?
Even Jurassic World didn't get
dinosaurs. That's the villains, guys.
Because Jurassic World had the stupid subplot with the army. It's like, if you take that out, the movie works way better.
It's stupid. Why do we need a human antagonist? We don't need that. The dinosaurs are a threat.
The clear example is the first movie.
When we got, I can't, like, just imagine if a velociraptor was out in the wild. I would be terrified to go outside. Like, that's what I wanted, but we don't get that.
Yeah. It's not good. I don't like it. I saw it twice. And I still don't like it. I saw it.
What did your mom say when she walked out of the
I'm getting to that. Okay, I'm getting to that.
Mama Stu. Mama Stu is what's concerned.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I saw the double feature for Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. By the way, if you ever get a chance, if they ever re-release it again, I think this will be like the fourth re-release. if they do it. If you ever get the chance to see Jurassic Park on the big screen, do it. It's an amazing experience. It was like watching a movie again for the first time. And then Jurassic World Dominion comes on, and the energy.
Look who in the chat.
Yeah,
Bobby,
you gotta go.
You're not
bro.
even in the thing.
You gotta go, bro.
Go ahead. My bad.
Kick this man. Boo this man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, when the energy in the theater deflated so quickly.
Damn.
Nobody was laughing, nobody was cheering, nobody was smiling. There were a bunch of groans in my theater.
Wow.
I mean, like I'm at this point, I'm just echoing what Alex has said. The story is trash. It's convoluted. There are too many plot lines going on. I don't like what they did with Ellie and Dr.
Alan.
Grant.
Alan.
You said what?
Alan.
Oh yeah, Alan. Yeah, Alan. You know what? This movie might have benefited from a talking raptor.
I ain't gonna lie. When Blue showed up, there's a scene where Blue is like literally on the screen. Like I swear to God, like why would they did like a pan shot where you see Chris Pratt's face and you see Blue's face like on the screen. I'm like, bruh, is she gonna talk? Like she gonna say something, bro. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, Maisie was incredibly annoying.
I tried to look at that like she's a teenage girl. That's why she acting this way. Like,
it's the way she's acting. It's her portrayal of that character. It
I wanted to
reach
through the screen and fucking shut the fuck up. Like, bro, I hated that because. Listen, I get she's a teenager. Okay, whatever. Bro, she is so stupid that she doesn't fail to realize that she is only alive and has a home because of Claire.
Because of them.
Yeah, for sure.
If she was not with them, she'd probably be dead
or pulled apart.
She'd be pulled apart like a game of fucking Operation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's so mind-boggling to me. Like, bro, I get it, you're a teenager, but are you that stupid to realize that you are property of the fucking U.S. government?
Yeah.
She's that stupid.
And if someone finds you, you will be taken, like it happens in this movie because she's fucking retarded, bro. Like, bro.
Now, what I do like, what I do like about the movie is the dinosaur stuff. Every time the dinosaurs were on screen, I felt genuinely good about it. And Ian Malcolm. I love Dr.
Ian Malcolm. Jeff Goldblum steals the show. When he shows up, when he's doing his speech, I'm like, here's the man to save the day. That's what I was waiting. I was waiting on him to show up. I was waiting on him.
But when he isn't on screen and there are no dinosaurs, I am completely uninterested. Now, getting to my mother on my second viewing and her first viewing. So we were watching it. I fell asleep on the second viewing because this movie is super slow in the first half. I nodded off. I wake up. I look at my mom and her face. She has the stone face. And just a quick backstory: my mom loves the Jurassic Park franchise. She loves every single movie, and to see her not really enjoying this movie was kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah,
because she loves this franchise. The Jurassic Park is her favorite movie. She even likes Fallen Kingdom, which I think is trash, is complete garbage. But to see her not really enjoying herself, that kind of made me feel sad. So yeah, this movie is not good. Do not recommend.
Yeah, it's the crazy thing is like what Tyler said is on a guilty pleasure watch. Yeah. Definitely watch it. Now I said if you watch Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and this movie back to back to back, you might enjoy this movie a lot more if you watch him like back to back to back. I don't know how you can take all that in one day, or within a matter of time. But I think if you watch him as a trilogy, I think it does work because you have most of the main cast. They do have recurring characters coming back from the other movies, and then it does help that we have the legacy characters. I ain't gonna lie. When Alan Grant and then Ellie first see each other for the first time. I ain't gonna lie, like that was a nice moment
Mhm.
because it's been a while since we've seen them since Jurassic Park 3. And I was one of the people that was upset that they won together in Jurassic Park 3. I hated it. I said to me that just doesn't make sense, especially the way the first movie ends.
It kind of makes sense. Because he don't like kids just because he liked them
Yeah.
two kids don't necessarily mean he wanted to have kids of his own.
Yeah, because
And
he still doesn't have
I
kids.
could
He still
yeah
doesn't.
I could see them having an argument about that. Because
That would break the boat.
she wanted him and he didn't, and she was like, well, I'm gonna have kids, so
Listen, when
Right.
peace out.
they kissed at the end of the movie, I wanted to scream like a little girl. I was so happy. I was like, "Yay!
Yeah, they
We
finally got
kissed!"
together. Yeah, because they
Um,
didn't even kiss in the first movie. They
no.
don't kiss at
Yeah,
all. Like
they
the
don't.
most they do
And
is hug and they give a look. That's about it.
when that
Yeah.
first scene where they met up, I was Jack Nicholson smiling. I was so happy. It reminded me of Han and Leia from Force Awakens when they first met up again.
Mhm.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't love this franchise. I don't like. I like the movies for the well. Now I can say I like all of them because I've grown to kind of like Fallen Kingdom now.
Yeah.
You know, I like
I'm
all the
sorry.
movies. I
See-
like all the movies, but I will admit that Fallen Kingdom. I kind of like Fallen Kingdom on the same level that I like this movie, and that it's a
Yeah.
guilty pleasure kind of level. Where
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What we said is that this the movie that you just turn your brain off. You just turn your brain off and watch it.
the only reason I would say I like this movie more than Fallen Kingdom is because Fallen Kingdom has that ending that pisses me off. But this movie doesn't piss me off. It kind of like I would say when the raptor scene in Malta, I love that scene. That chase was fucking awesome.
That scene is dope.
I like that sequence a lot. From there
So
on,
all of them
the
was
movie,
DUD.
yeah.
So the black dude was
From-
done. I said, oh, that's where he
for
died.
sure.
He's gonna die right now.
From that point on, I was enjoying the hell out of the movie. It's just it takes so fucking long to get
get there.
going.
Yeah.
It really does. That first hour of the movie, I felt like I was watching Secrets of Dumbledore again. I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
this
Like
movie is so boring.
from that point, I mean, the movie is better from that point, but I can't say that I loved it. Like I tolerated it. I liked
Well, I
it.
didn't
but
love
it
it.
was
I liked it though.
yeah, but I was you said you were grinning from ear to ear. I did not do that at any point in this movie. Even that chase scene, as good as it was, it didn't make me jump for joy.
Yeah, it's like, to me it's like I agree. Like we do all this stuff to get to that point. And I just feel like this should have just been a rescue mission to get the girl. I don't think the bias and stuff was kind of.
But even if they did that, I wouldn't care because I'm like, I don't like this character.
Yeah.
If they had taken the dinosaur only, then maybe I would have cared.
That's why I thought. That's why I
but
thought they were gonna take Blue, and I thought.
Yeah,
Blue
I
was the
did
one they were
too.
gonna have to
I
get,
thought Blue
but
was DUD. When they took Beta, I thought they were gonna kill Blue.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
no,
almost did.
I thought they were gonna kill
Smacked her.
Blue.
They smacked her.
I
She fell
thought they
over
were
the
I
edge.
thought they were gonna take Blue and Beta.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna take both. That's what I thought. And I thought that was gonna drive the story. I didn't think, the girl was gonna get taken as well. I did not think that.
We need to talk about this. The writing in this movie is a cartoon.
It's abysmal.
But this is the one part I want to talk about because
horrendous.
I tolerated most of this movie, but when this
It's
happened,
a visceral and visual betrayal.
Stop it. When this happened, and it's not what you guys think I'm gonna say. When this happened, I literally laughed. I said, "Okay." When they retcon Macy's origin and say,
bro,
yeah,
oh,
all right, you just go ahead and say it. Spoiler alert! If you guys didn't see Fallen Kingdom,
my god,
so Macy they said she was a clone. That's what they said in that
in
movie.
Fallen Kingdom, they said that, and we were like, "That's retarded," but okay, we went with it.
Yeah, right,
Then
exactly.
In this movie, what they try to say is the original mother. She's
not a clone. It's her daughter.
Yeah,
that's her child.
What she did was
she used her DNA.
I can't.
Through spontaneous reproduction,
she used lizard DNA and infused it with herself, and she reproduced by herself, bro.
Yep.
I said, okay, if you say so, movie. If you say so,
because they took monitor lizard DNA and spliced it together, and that's how she was.
That's how she was able
to reproduce.
I promise you, that's not how that works. But
I don't think that works.
I was like,
I thought the woman's womb. I thought she needed sperm in order to do it. That's what I thought she needed in order for the egg to kids, I'm gonna give you guys a lesson. To have a baby, you need to
sex
you need
education is in
sperm.
section.
You need
Ladies and
sperm
gentlemen.
to connect with the egg to make
Yes.
a baby.
Sex
So
education.
unless
on Real
the
Talk.
lizard DNA has sperm in it, then how does that work?
And she's supposed to be
She's
supposed to be a genius, but Maisie is supposed to be or not Maisie, Charlotte has basically given birth to her own clone. That was the big thing about Fallen Kingdom, is that they looked exactly alike. Why wouldn't you get an actress that looks at least kind of like Maisie?
Mm-hmm.
This lady don't look nothing like Maisie.
About her older self, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you want to have Laura Dern at the end of the movie say, "Oh, I knew your mom." It's like, no, you didn't, bro. Shut up. You just trying to give this damn character something. That way it could be like, okay, no, you don't get that from me, bro.
Man.
Fuck this bitch. This bitch literally caused the annihilation of the damn world, bro. All because she wanted to press a damn button because she thinks that she feels like dinosaurs. Fuck that shit.
And then we don't even get that. That's the thing. Is like we got that big moment where she released all the dinosaurs. They all out here. And we get the ending of Fallen Kingdom. We saw the dinosaurs out here, and it's like we don't even get that. That's the one thing. Even my fiance, after the movie ended, she said, "So we don't get to see the dinosaurs in the world." I'm like, "No, we saw it. The chase sequence. That's all we get. In the montage at the end, that's all we get." And it's like,
yeah,
no,
we get a 2-minute montage in the beginning, a 2-minute montage at the end, and a chase scene.
Oh yeah, I told you guys my theater experience was not that good. So I get into the theater, and the movie already started. I didn't see the opening, so I didn't see like the previously on. I guess there was a previously on, which I hear, which makes me want to go back and watch it just so I can see that. And I didn't see the. I guess I missed that. So I get into the theater. We go up to our seats, and we at the top row. The whole row is filled. There's no way there's 3 seats open for us. There's no way. I don't see 3 seats. The movie already started, so I'm not going to be an asshole and be like, hold on, all y'all niggas got to get up because somebody in my fucking seat. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to cause a disruption. So we end up having to sit in the bottom 2 rows in order to watch the movie. So basically the whole time I'm looking up like this, even though they're recliners, it's still irritating looking up this whole time for 2.5 hours. I mean, I wasn't mad.
Especially for a movie that's not good.
I mean, I got to see Bryce Dallas Howard right in my face, so I wasn't mad about that. But yeah, that was irritating. That was irritating. What do you guys think? What you guys thoughts on Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard?
Chris Pratt felt like both of them felt like they were on autopilot.
Yeah, Chris Pratt mostly was underutilized. He didn't do nothing in the movie.
I said this last night. I feel like they got worse as the movies went on, and I don't know if it's because they gave a shit less, but like I really like Chris Pratt in the first one. Yeah, he's okay in 2. In this movie, he's like kind of just there. He is. I can't tell you one memorable thing he does.
Besides get chased
other than the motorcycle sequence. I can't tell you, like, there's nothing in the movie that he does that's a standout. Everything is either the OGs or Kayla. Kayla was a standout character over the other 2. Yeah. I like Kayla a lot.
Yeah, I did not like Kayla. Nope. Didn't like her. Not at all. Not even a little bit. I did not like her. Nope.
No, I like Kayla. She was a standout. She was my favorite character in the movie that wasn't the OGs.
My condolences. I'll send you flowers.
Yeah, that's just no, because that's why it's funny because it's like my fiance was just, and I thought my fiance gonna like this movie at least. She didn't really like it. She was kind of disappointed. I mean, she jumped on a couple of parts, which was hilarious. So that's the one thing I do give credit, that this movie. It has moments. It does have moments
where it's scary. Yeah, the dinosaurs are kind of scary in this movie.
Yeah, I like the Atrociraptors. I do. The name is fucking ridiculous, but I like their design. I like that their noses are like really narrow, and their designs, their skins look creepy and shit.
They looked off to me. I don't know what it was about the Atrociraptors, but they looked unfinished.
They weren't Velociraptors. That's what it was. They weren't Velociraptors. That's why they don't look right. Because we've never seen a different breed of raptor besides the Velociraptor. That's usually what we've always seen. So seeing something like this was I agree, it was a little off. They look smaller too. They look smaller than velociraptors as well.
As Luke said last night, the ostrich dinosaur.
Yeah, the one with the claws.
The bird. I liked him.
I like that one.
That sequence was cool. I like that
Yeah.
sequence I like when he comes out of the ice and then the dinosaur he jumps out of the ice after them. That was an intense sequence. I like that.
Yeah, but he gonna come out of the water like just in slow motion, like come on, bro. Why you have to do all that, bro? Like, come on, son.
That didn't bother me.
The scene in the temple when they were underground, even though this is a plot hole.
In the mines.
Yeah, in the mines. I like that sequence too because they kind of kept teasing it because the fire kind of reveals stuff in the back, and I was looking too. I was like, "Where are these fuckers at? I know they're here." and they finally pop up. I was like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that's where my fiance jumped. She jumped at that part where they revealed when Dr. Grant got scared and flew back. That's where she jumped.
Yeah.
The sequence was great. But my issue is like, why would you say that Biosyn? I hate that fucking name, Biosyn. I'm gonna say something. It's funny. It's funny. It's stupid. Whatever. When in the beginning when Ellie showed up and she kept saying Biosyn, for some godforsaken reason, I thought she meant bison. I didn't hear Biosyn. I heard bison.
There's something wrong with your ears.
So
I heard bison.
She kept saying bison, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then
why are they talking about buffalo?
In
a dinosaur movie.
So then when they showed the logo Biosyn, I said, oh, that's what she meant, bro. So I don't understand why. I still hate the name. It's retarded. Why would you have they say that Biosyn is like supposed to be the sanctuary for dinosaurs, which why are we repeating Lost World again? Because wasn't that the same thing that they did in Lost World? They were trying to make like a zoo for the dinosaurs, whatever. Why would you have this mine filled with dinosaurs right under where you're working? Why?
I mean, but the whole facility is it's a jungle with dinosaurs.
Well, no, but I mean, valley, like it's right under where they work. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't really make any sense because a dinosaur could just crawl in and they DUD. Forget it.
I agree because in the third act when
that's what happens to the village.
When in the third act and they bring all the dinosaurs into that building, I'm like, why are you bringing the dinosaurs into your workspace? Why is that the contingency? This valley is pretty big. Why couldn't you just build another facility for the dinosaurs so you can keep working and you don't have to evacuate people bring in the dinosaurs at the same time?
At that time, they said the whole place was on fire though.
It's sad
the whole everything was on fire. So that's why they were bringing the dinosaurs in.
I know that, but why would they intentionally
they should have built another area for the dinosaurs.
You got people coming. You got people coming out and dinosaurs coming in at the same time.
Right.
That don't make no sense. People are getting eaten and trampled left and right.
That's what I wanted.
Also,
and they didn't show it, but you know what's happening though.
That's what I wanted.
It's kind of sad that the people who play fucking Jurassic World Evolution are smarter than all the human beings in all 6 of these movies, or all 5 of these movies. It's kind of sad. For those who don't know, Jurassic World Evolution is this game where you basically make your own Jurassic Park and you take care of the dinosaurs. You know, it's sad that we can play a video game and be smarter than people written in a movie. I don't know. It's just.
Yo,
we didn't even talk about
villain.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say it.
Richard Parker.
That's
all we gonna call it. I don't know his name. What is his name?
Lewis Dodson is his name, but I prefer to call him. No, that's
the character's name. What's the
character's name is Lewis Dodson.
Okay, what's the actor's name?
Campbell Scott.
Okay,
Campbell Scott.
Yeah.
At this point, he's Richard Parker because he's better than him in this movie. He's fucking trash in this movie. When he first shows up, I thought he was doing a Jeff Goldblum impression. I'm like, you're terrible at it if you're trying to do it. Cause I hear him go, I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yo,
like,
can we talk about the fucking awkward pause in that scene where?
That's what I said. Right. That's why I thought he was doing Jeff Goldblum. That's why I thought like Jeff Goldblum.
He was talking, and then like nobody's talking for like 20 seconds, and I'm like.
Did they forget what they forgot the
Hello?
script for him and they left?
And then
it
he's
in.
just like, okay, let's go about our day. I'm like, what?
Even
Yeah.
because that I seen that. I can't think of the black guy that was being
I
like
can't
a
think of
tour
his name.
guide.
I like him, though.
Ramsey.
Yeah. So he even had to look like, okay, you're gonna say something else. Like he was surprised on what the hell was going on as well. So maybe it was a fact of, oh, that's the way the character is supposed to act. I don't
feel
know.
like they were building up to something that they forgot about later in the movie because why they made a point of him snacking all the time. Why is that? I don't like they made sure we saw him asking for snacks and eating throughout the movie just for them to not do anything with it.
The best thing about him is his random fucking hand movements. Like towards the ending of the movie, they're like, "Oh, do you want to move the dinosaurs?" And he's just like,
No, yeah, he throws a tantrum.
He throws a
Literally
tantrum.
throws
I was
a
like,
tantrum.
Bruh.
Yo, Steph was like, really? He literally said, like, really, dude?
I was like, words, use them, please.
Like what? That's what
Use
you
your
gonna do?
words.
That's what you gonna do?
Use your words.
I love the scene where Jeff Goldblum comes in and basically just tell them all, like, you guys are all simps.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Like, you guys are all just controlled. And I go, Steph look like, bruh, that's all of us. Like, she literally agreed with him just by saying it. Because at the end of the day, we all are all controlled simps listening to somebody that don't give a fuck about us at the end of the day.
I did like his speech that he gave when dude fired him.
Yeah.
He was like, I feel like I owe you guys an apology because I don't want you to think just because I work here that I agree with everything that's going on. So I do like that scene.
Yeah, I did like this. Like I said, I love the scene where Jeff Goldblum is basically telling the information. Like, I know why you're here. You got to come to this place. I love that scene. I do love that scene because Jeff Goldblum is being Jeff Goldblum in that moment. He's being ill Malcolm, obviously, but I think to me, I think Jeff Goldblum steals the show for me. I do like Sam Neill and Laura Dern in the movie too. I do like them in the movie too. Like I said, I do agree. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, say her name right. They are on autopilot throughout this movie. They really are. I mean,
Chris Pratt is more on autopilot than Bryce Dallas Howard.
I mean,
Bryce Dallas Howard kind of feels
they give her more to do. I mean, they give her more to. She's literally outrunning a raptor on foot. Then she has to eject herself out of the plane, almost get killed by fucking pterodactyls. Then she has to like kind of stealth her way out by not getting killed by the one dinosaur with the long ass claws and shit. And yeah, she does a lot. She literally goes through the ringer and then almost get killed by the fucking dinosaur that spit out ink.
The blue dinosaurs. That's what called.
She
the
almost
blue
got killed by them too.
That was crazy. When like 3 of them bitches showed up, I was like, oh fuck. Anyway, I did kind of get happy when Chris Pratt showed up and he saved her. I was like, that was cool. I like that. But the goo dinosaurs gave us probably the most satisfying scene in the fucking movie when they absolutely destroy Richard Parker, and it was hilarious.
They give him the same death as what's his name from the first movie. They give him the same death,
but it was more brutal. It was more brutal though, because there were like 5 of them bitches.
I don't know, man. I think the scene in Jurassic Park looked more brutal than this because we don't even see it. We don't see it happening. I kind of wish they would have did like a pan shot out. I kind of wish they would did a pan shot. And you hear him getting eaten, and you don't see it, but you see the outside of the train, and they pan out.
The reason that it's better in the original is because I think they use animatronics, and it looks way scarier in the original.
But not even that. I mean, you see him getting attacked in the truck, but you don't see it. You see it outside the truck, and you see it movement, and you hear him.
Yeah, you hear him screaming, and they pull away, and then pan over. Right. With this scene, you hear the scream, and it cuts to the next scene. I don't like that. It's too abrupt.
Right. Yeah. I liked it, but I do agree that the scene in the original is bad. I think the main reason that it's scary is because it's animatronics. It's not CGI. And there's multiple ones. When the multiple of those fuckers showed up, I was like, oh my god.
I think those were animatronic though. Were they not? I think
they
look
close.
Those look animatronic. Yeah.
The one in the scene with Bryce Dallas Howard was definitely animatronic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That was a great scene though. I like. We
mean-
didn't talk about the third act, the
Go ahead.
fight with the T-Rex and the.
I mean, not even that. You get the scene with them running away from. I can't even think of that dinosaur's name, but the scene where you see it in the trailer, where all of them standing like they like don't move. That
Oh
scene,
yeah.
that whole scene, I did like.
The largest carnivore the world has ever
Yeah.
seen. Of course, because it's got to be the largest one
Right.
in the last movie, right?
They said that like 3 times in the movie. I'm
They
like,
did say it 3
we
times.
know. Stop saying it.
Yeah.
I did like that
that
dinosaur
scene.
though. It was cool. That scene was
Yeah, I like the dinosaur.
I like, even though they showed it in the fucking trailer. Yeah, by the way, Universal, go fuck
They
yourself.
showed
You
it
should
in the
never
trailer.
make trailers ever again.
That was in the second trailer because I must not remember that.
Yeah, it was. They
Okay, I don't remember
when
that.
he's like, "Oh, okay, we're all good," and then the dinosaur comes through the window and is like tearing his head apart. I was like, that's
Okay.
cool. I like that. The third act of the movie. Listen, this scene. I fully acknowledge it was so stupid and it was so memorable. I did not give a fuck. When the fucking T-Rex showed up and he sticks his head
They
in
do the symbol,
waterfall and they
Yeah.
make the fucking logo.
They do the logo, dude.
And what kills me is he first of all, I was like, yep, that's that kind of movie. But second of all, what killed me was he sticks his head in and he opens his mouth, but then he realizes, oh, my arms aren't in the circle. Let me move just a little bit. I was like, okay.
You know what that scene reminded me of? You ever seen the dog meme that makes puns and he's looking at the camera like that's what it reminded me of. It's like he just showed up like.
Yeah, or the scene from Fallen Kingdom where the stupid tooth dude was trying to kill the Indoraptor, and the Indoraptor wakes up and winks at the camera. I was like,
oh my
Christ.
God.
That's what it reminded me of. But I was like,
I think
okay.
the camera wink was not better. It was worse.
But it was.
I'll take the logo over the camera.
I'll take the logo over
when
that
I realized they made the logo, I said, oh.
Well, the worst part is they showed in the damn TV spot, so I knew it was coming.
Well, it's the
I didn't
IMAX
see the
poster.
TV spot.
It's the IMAX poster for the movie. I was like, really? By that point, I knew the movie was ending. I was like, why am I even gonna complain? That's just stupid. It's funny, stupid. So we get this awesome fight with the T-Rex. I didn't even think we were gonna get a fight. I'm gonna be honest. I thought they were just gonna leave and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't think we were gonna get one either.
we get the T-Rex. We get the T-Rex. Spinosaurus 2.0. That's what I'm gonna call it.
We saw they fought. Well, they didn't fight, but they
scrapped.
The T-Rex was trying to get the deer, and he came back like, "No, get the fuck! This is my deer."
That scene was hilarious because when he tries to eat him and then he lets him have it. What that translated to me is, "I'm too old for this shit, bro. You can have it, bro."
I got time to deal with your shit, bro. I'll go find another deer somewhere else, bro.
I'm too old for this shit, bro.
Look, man, I don't want no beef.
But then he like, I'm gonna come back for your ass though. Don't think I ain't gonna forget. I forget, but I don't forget.
All right.
Everything that T-Rex been through, bro. He been from the original park, right? Then he fought the the Indominus in Jurassic World. Then he escaped a volcano explosion, and now this man can't even get his damn deer. Justice for the T-Rex. What the fuck, bro?
Now,
Thankfully, he gets his justice.
I did like that final battle, especially when the Ostrichosaurus showed up.
Yeah,
that was cool. But I think I prefer the T-Rex fight, the Spinosaurus T-Rex fight in Jurassic Park 3 over that.
I don't know about that. I'll give you that. The third act.
It's the neck snap when he snapped his neck. That was brutal.
Well, I don't like that. It pisses me off because they killed the T-Rex, and I don't like that. That's a fight.
I prefer that fight.
Fuck you, killing my T-Rex for T-Rex justice, baby. Stop with that, bro.
Yeah.
I like the fight. I will say I like the third act fight in this, but I will say that the fight in Jurassic World was better.
Agreed.
Yeah, talking about with the Indominus. Yeah, I do agree that fight was better.
Because this doesn't have a moment where the Mosasaur fucking rips that bit, come here, and fucking destroys that motherfucker. That don't happen in this movie. But it was cool when the fingernail dinosaur stabbed the Spinosaurus 2.0. That was great. I love that. It reminded me of Days of Future Past when someone gets stabbed with Lady Deathstrike's fingernails or whatever.
Yeah,
That's what it reminded me of.
that dinosaur reminded me of the Babadook. He had the Babadook hands.
The Babadook hands.
Yeah.
You had the Babadook hands though. Oh
Man, the
man, it's
Babadook. I
weird
ain't
because
seen
some
Babadook
of the
in a minute.
dinosaurs had feathers. I'm like, that's
I
why I thought
like
I'm like,
that.
are they breeding? That's why I thought they were creating their own dinosaur at that point. I'm like, because I've never seen dinosaurs have feathers and stuff. I'm like,
Some
okay, there's
dinosaurs had
something.
feathers, you know, because
Okay,
they always say dinosaurs
I said
are
in the
more
birds.
Birds.
So
closely,
yeah,
more closely
okay.
direct connected to birds than modern day
Right,
lizards. So it made
right,
sense.
right. Um, they obviously said in the movie like, yeah, birds are dinosaurs too. Shit, and, like we technically have dinosaurs all over us. Um,
Hmm.
but the one character we didn't talk about is the pilot.
We did a
Um,
little bit.
We
John
did.
said he
I don't.
hated
oh,
her.
I didn't like her that much either. I didn't. I
I
didn't.
didn't. I liked her, and I liked that they paired her with Chris Pratt. I thought they had good chemistry. For me,
At first interaction with her with Bryce Dallas Howard, I said, nope, I don't like her. Like just to her dialogue, I said, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
it
that
was
was a little.
corny. It was
I will
corny.
give you
Her
that
dialogue was super
because
corny.
Alex said that she was a bit of a stereotype. I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
she
Yep,
felt
Definitely.
stereo. She did like,
she
and
was a
I ain't gonna lie.
stereotypical
I
black
ain't gonna
girl.
lie.
Yeah.
The scene where they were on the thing, she said, "Nope." I said, "Yeah, that's something we always say." Nope. But why would they put that in the movie? Why? Why,
I mean,
bro?
they put it in the movie. Nope. Like, how many times we seen Kiki Palmer like, no, no, no.
But yeah,
I get what
that's
you're
the
saying
point of
though.
that movie, though. I mean, in this, I'm like, yeah, okay, but just it's not even that. Just a lot of her dialogue is like, okay, like we know what skin tone she is, bro. We know, bro. We know how we talk. We know our slang. We know all this stuff. But why it has to be so present in this movie? That's the one thing that was kind of pissing me off watching
I
it.
100% agree.
Um,
7 years ago, Jurassic World released in theaters.
wow, damn,
Happy anniversary.
wow, um, damn. I was about to say something else. Shit.
I looked at my mom when we came out the movie theater. I was like, we have 6 Jurassic Park
Jurassic Park
movies,
movies, yeah.
and only 2 of them are worth watching.
Yeah, the thing there's another thing I was gonna say is that I think this is the third best of the franchise, but
That's not saying much.
that's not saying much. I'm saying because the Lost World, it's a figure of a movie. I so upset that Steven Spielberg directed it because it doesn't feel like a Spielberg movie, at least to me.
No.
And then Jurassic Park 3, I like Jurassic Park 3, but I acknowledge that it's not a good movie.
Nope.
It's not. It's short for one. It's not like an hour and 30 minutes.
It's dino nonsense.
It's a very what we say. It's a very cookie cutter plot
Yeah.
as well. And then we got Fallen Kingdom. Like Fallen Kingdom is like it's another convoluted story.
I've always said this, that the only 2 movies that make sense in this franchise, even with Dominion now out, the only movies in this franchise that make sense are 1 and 4. Because
Yes.
1 is the first movie and it's
And
great.
4 is a natural progression from the first one.
And it makes sense that someone would want to finish Hammond's Park. It makes sense.
Yeah.
The other movies make no sense. The other movies, including Dominion, which I liked, and Fallen Kingdom, which I like too, they just come off as, oh, we wanted to make more. Because Jurassic World does not end in a way that it warrants a sequel. If we never got Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, I would have been fine with that.
Yeah. I agree.
The way Jurassic World ends, the dinosaurs could just stay on the park. That's it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
We don't need to go
It
back.
ends with that. The T-Rex is on the island on the rock, and he roars in at the screen. That's it.
Right.
You know, it's dumb. It's really dumb. And if they had just not made these 2 movies and made Jurassic World better, because I know it's not a perfect movie, if they had made that movie better with better characters, it would have been a solid 2-movie franchise. But no, we got a franchise where 2 of them are really good, and then you got hit or miss 4 sequels.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Oh no, I was just gonna say what Tyler was saying. Like it just sucks that they try to stretch it out for no reason, because the thing about the first one is that it has that magic, that wonder to it. When we did the Jurassic Park watch along with Brando Critic, he brought up a fantastic point. He was like, we've never gotten this kind of movie magic again after that. I think maybe the Matrix. Matrix and Avatar was like the last time that we got that kind of big yo, we've never seen this before. This is
Right.
magical. And even Jurassic World kind of tried to recapture that. And I think it did to the best of its ability with making dinosaurs magical again. When you see the park come to fruition and actually see John Hammond's dream realized, that's a really good thing about that movie, is that you finally see what Jurassic Park was intended to be, and it really feels like a theme park. But all the other elements of the franchise, they try to make it a horror adventure franchise, and it just doesn't work because you have all of these convoluted storylines, and it's either confusing or boring, and there's no in between.
This is why I always say it should be a rule of movies. If you don't have it planned from the get-go, don't do it, because I don't think that they wanted to make more. I don't think they did.
Well,
They
that's what I'm
didn't.
saying.
They was just trying to figure out how to wrap it up, and
But because Jurassic
couldn't.
World made $1 billion, they were like, "Well, we have to
There
do
you
it
go.
now." Because
Universal
I don't think
saw potential in that Jurassic World.
because the other
we can make another
issues,
one.
the other franchises that I have issues with this are, the Matrix I could put aside because I do like 3. I don't really love 2 like that, but 2 tries.
I like all 3.
I enjoy all 3.
But the 2 franchises that I have the issues with this are Fast and Furious, definitely. And I'm sorry, Alex, but Back to the Future. Both are Universal. Back to the Future, I have the biggest issue with, because Back to the Future is a perfect movie. Literally, it's a perfect movie. You take out the ending when he's like, "Oh, it's about your kids." The movie don't change. You could just have it end that he's with Jennifer and it ends. Boom. But I just watched Back to the Future Part 2 for the first time the other day, and I was just sitting there like, it's fine, but it just comes off as we wanted to make another one because the first one made money. Fast and Furious is the same way. To me, the only movies in Fast and Furious that I would keep in the franchise are 1, 4, 5, and 6. The other ones, and maybe 7, obviously, because Paul Walker. But even 7, I can do without. Because
that's the best way to watch those movies. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You'll have to keep Tokyo Drift too because of Han. You're not going to show Han die.
Well, no. If you that's what I'm saying. If 7 never happened, then it's whatever. But if you have 1, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Boom. Yeah, that's take out the post credit scene in 6, and that's it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I would watch it.
It's just that franchise, because I don't. 2 is stupid. It's stupid.
It's not good.
But it's fun.
It's funny.
But if you don't watch 2, you don't miss anything.
Exactly.
The only thing you miss is Tyrese's involvement and Ludacris's.
2 is a true standalone movie. You can watch that movie by itself.
Tokyo Drift. If you don't watch it in order, get rid of it. And then 8 and 9 and Hobbs and Shaw I do, but 8 and 9, get rid of them. I like 8, but get rid of them. The issue with these franchises is all they see is dollar signs, and they just want to keep going and going and going and going and going. When they realize that you have these characters and you can do all these crazy things, but when you don't have an interesting story, the movies don't matter. I
really think they keep making these movies so Vin Diesel can keep a job, because he's not doing nothing outside of Fast and Furious.
Or is it? Because I was about to think
the last Witch Hunter.
Not that. It was Bloodshot. Where is
Bloodshot? Oh my god, bro! What a terrible movie!
I own this shit. I own it, and
what
it was $5.
Terrible
it was $5.
It's worth $5.
If I get a 4K for $5, I'm not gonna pass it up. But it's $5. This is what Vin Diesel is doing besides Fast and Furious. Not good movies.
The prime example of that also is the Underworld franchise. I know you guys haven't seen the Underworld franchise. AJ's here. He vouched for me. Underworld is like, they had a story from, I'm going because 3 is a prequel. So 3, 1, and 2, they had a complete story there. And then they go 4 and 5, and it's like they're just making shit up because they want to. A prime example of a good franchise that makes sense and can keep making movies till I'm in the ground for all I care is Mission Impossible, because they know how to write stories with the same characters. They know that the draw is the characters and Tom Cruise, but they also know how to write a good story. The issue with these Jurassic World movies, even though I like all of them, is that the stories are just uninteresting, that are not 1 and 4. They're just boring and nonsense. These people Universal doesn't, they just think that the appeal is dinosaurs. That's all they think the appeal is. you know, and
Not
it's
just
like
dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are the main focus, but you also have to have a good story. You have to have characters we
exactly.
care about.
I have to be
Because at the end of the
interested.
day, they're the one driving the story. It's not the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are not driving the story.
And if the OG characters were not in this movie, I don't know where the fuck this movie would be at.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. One of the best
sure.
scenes in the first one don't even have no dinosaurs in it. They just sitting around the table talking
Talking
about whether
about
we
the
should do this or not. And
yes,
that's arguably the
I
best scene in
love
the
that
movie,
scene.
bro.
I love that
Another
scene.
example of a franchise that should not be a franchise is Nightmare on Elm Street, other than One in Dream Warriors, because the clear example is that they think the draw is Freddy Krueger, and that shows when they give him top billing, and I think it's 4, and they're like Robert Englund in Nightmare on Elm Street 4. It's like they think that the draw is not Robert Englund. Meanwhile, the stories for 2 is okay, but the stories for 4, 5, and 6, definitely 6, are just fucking stupid.
Mhm.
And they just don't care because they're like, oh, well, we got Freddy Krueger, we got kills, people are gonna see it. It's like, no, you need to have interesting things other than the main draws. It's just like Jaws 2. They think the appeal is, oh, we got a shark, we got another shark. It's like, no, bro. First of all, you don't even have 2 of the 3 main characters that were interesting in Jaws to begin with.
Yeah.
And number 2, and that's the point. It's like having the Matrix without, like having Neo but not Morpheus and Trinity, or having Trinity but not Neo and Morpheus.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not even talking about Matrix Resurrection. Fuck that shit. I'm talking about the 3, like the trilogy. Those movies are still kind of interesting because we still have those characters. You take one out, the movie falls.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these people don't understand. People do not know how to craft good, strong franchises anymore. And I'm not even talking about the MCU, because the MCU, they're different movies. I'm talking about one franchise that is consistent. You know, every movie is, you know, the same thing.
Yep.
We don't get good franchises anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last, other than Mission Impossible, what is the last good franchise we genuinely had?
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Yep.
That's it.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah. But I mean, you talking about recently?
But like recently,
No.
It's been like a decade.
We don't get good franchises anymore. It's sickening. It's genuinely sickening. Even oh my god, it's so sickening. Like maybe X-Men, but even that went in the toilet.
They too inconsistent, bro.
Continuity, schmonity, bro. That's what they is. That's what they is, bro. They don't care about
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
But every movie in the X-Men universe, has its own universe. It has its own continuity.
Right.
I guess the last one that's still going, if you could even count it, is Rocky. Again, if you put Creed with that,
in there.
Then it counts.
I can tell you right now, like 4 is a guilty pleasure. 5 is not great.
5 is the only one that's really bad, though.
Yeah, 5 is the only one that's bad.
Because 3 and 4 are kind of
because I even like Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa is actually really good.
It's surprisingly good, actually.
The Rocky is like the only franchise that is consistent, has great characters, and has kind of shown a purpose for still going. Now, do I want Creed 3? No, I don't think we need a Creed 3. I think Creed 2 was a banger of a movie, and it ended perfectly fine because they took a movie that's as stupid as Rocky 4 and they made it into the most serious, dramatic shit you could possibly make it. And they made it damn good. I don't think we need another one, but I have faith in Michael B. Jordan and all that shit. But Rocky's
they need to kill Rocky. Rocky need to die.
Yeah, I think
we gotta kill Rocky.
I just hate that if they do that, he's not going to be in this movie. So if they do that, it's kind of going to be unceremonial because he's going to be off screen. I don't think we're gonna get a scene.
What I'm saying, they need to kill Rocky in this movie. Not off screen. Yeah,
they're gonna do that, but I'm saying, being that Sylvester Stallone's not in this movie, we're not gonna get one last scene with them. He's just gonna get a phone call. I hate to break it.
Oh, he's not in the movie?
No, he said he's not coming back.
I did not know that. That's a mistake.
Yeah. They're gonna pull. Oh, I don't want to say that because Top Gun is still recent. Bad Boys. Bad Boys is, I guess, one of them that's still kind of going. But even
I mean, we don't even know that at this point. We don't even know if it's still.
I don't know what's going on with that. Will Smith. But the point is, Hollywood doesn't know how to do franchises anymore. They just don't.
Well, we all know what
they do. Tropes. They make a movie full of tropes because the tropes make money. They're not really focused on making good stories. Sometimes they are.
Scream is definitely a present for that one.
Yeah, sometimes they are. Sometimes you know you get some that fall through the cracks.
Like a Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun. Even the MCU. Not every movie in the MCU is stellar, but for the most part, they have solid stories.
Right. Yeah. I trust me, I agree with all you guys. Trust me, we always have these conversations about, studios just need to just stop making these franchises, start trying to do original stuff. But the problem is obviously the original stuff don't get the top billing. It is these big franchises that make the money that is keeping the movie
You're right.
the movie studios alive, like keeping the film industry alive. Like Jurassic World, all we know it's gonna make a lot of money. This movie's gonna make a
Yeah,
lot of money regardless, even if it's
yeah.
not good.
Because some
Um,
people say that the original stories are not good. I'm like, that's not true. They just don't get marketed well.
Bro,
yeah.
Everything Everywhere is the highest grossing A24 movie ever. What does that tell you, bro? They just need to be
People
appealable.
want original stories. Yeah.
Exactly. People
Yeah.
I've seen people, why is Everything Everywhere getting more attention than Doctor Strange? Because it's a better multiverse movie. Like it is. I'm sorry, it's just that's how it is.
Because
Like
it's original, it's not dependent on fan service, so
Yeah.
it can
exactly.
deliver a good story.
And it can do its own thing. It can do
Yeah,
its
the
own thing
fan
because it's
service
not connected to
handicaps
anything.
Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alex, you need to see that movie, bro.
I
You
will
need
when
to
it's
fucking
coming
see
out in
that movie.
4K next
So,
month. I'll be getting it.
oh my god,
It's so
I can't
good,
wait.
bro.
I can't wait to watch that movie again.
All right.
I don't know.
You guys got any more final thoughts about Jurassic World? Like I said, this is a short one because we didn't do a watch along, but I did want to talk
Yeah.
about Dominion since we didn't.
Again, I like the movie, but it is disappointing that it's not stronger than it is.
Yeah, I mean, one thing we didn't talk about: Blue is not really in this movie. Blue, the raptor, is not in this movie. Her child gets taken, and then Chris Pratt's like, "Okay, I'll bring back your kid." And that's about it. And then she comes and she leaves. That's all. The most you see in the trailer, that's all she is in this movie. That's it. I mean, the dinosaur stuff is cool. The raptors chase is cool. You see me freak out if you watch my trailer. Actually, I freak out when you see the scene with Chris Pratt. It's driving. You see the two. I don't know if they're not T Rexes, but you see the T
They're
Rex like dinosaurs.
Allosauruses.
Okay, yeah, you see them in the streets. I'm like, that's what I wanted. I wanted that. I wanted them just being just loose in the wild because that's what would happen.
Yeah, that dude was DUD, bro. I said, "Come here."
Yeah, you see a couple people get DUD'd for sure.
He was just riding his scooter and just
That's what I was saying. I was watching that scene. I was like, so did you not see the two big ass fucking dinosaurs right in front of your face?
Nope, he was stunned.
He's just riding, and then he looks up and gets eaten.
That's how it would be. That's what I wanted. I wanted more of that. I want to see people literally getting destroyed on the side of the road from a T-Rex.
I needed that. I don't know if you guys remember. I needed more kills like the Lost World when that dude gets fucking ripped in half by the two T-Rexes. I was like, that's what I need. Shit.
For sure. But yeah, like I said, I would recommend it if you just for a guilty pleasure. It's the end of it's supposedly the end of the franchise. So if you guys want to see the ending, watch it.
It's not the end. It's not the end.
It definitely don't feel like
they literally came out and said they want to make more.
They just taking a break. They hit pause for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Star Wars. They were like, yeah, it's the end of the Skywalker saga, and meanwhile we're getting like 5 Star Wars movies from different directors.
They say it's gonna take place. Those movies are taking place after the Skywalker saga as well.
That's what they say. I don't believe them because they love some Skywalkers, bro. I'm so sick of Skywalkers.
I agree. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into one of my favorite topics to talk about, and that is physical media. You guys see behind me, we collect physical media back here. I don't know if you guys haven't picked up anything, but I did go out today. I did buy some stuff. So you guys want to show off what you got? Who want to go first?
Yeah.
I don't got nothing. So
I'll go first.
Okay.
All
right, go ahead. Smooth J Stu.
First up, I only got 2 things to show up, so to show off. So it's nothing too fancy. I got The Northman on 4K. If you haven't seen this movie is great. One of the best movies of the year, but that's not saying much because this year for movies sucks.
Yep.
But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Obviously, it's still in the plastic. But I'm definitely excited to watch this tonight, or watch this soon. It might be tonight. that's that. And then the next movie I got, we will be doing a watch along for next week on my channel
You
at
got
8
it,
o'clock.
bruh. Tell
Mighty
me you got it.
Morphin Power Rangers.
Action
the
boy
movie.
No
now.
slip cover.
Action girl
No
now.
slip. No slip.
Oh man, no slip. I'd have been pissed. You got it from Amazon too?
Yeah, I got it from Amazon.
Damn, no slip. Damn, son. I'd have been salty. If I ain't get no slip. It's all right. You don't really care about slips that much, though. It's okay.
It don't change the movie.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what's up though. Tyler, you need to get on. You need to get my more Power Rangers. So, like I said, I did go out today. I did pick up some stuff. I was like, man, I didn't buy nothing last week, and I was depressed because I didn't buy nothing. So I did pick up something. I picked up Top Gun on 4K with the slip. I saw it. It was actually the only one with a slip. I said, I see you hiding back there, so you can't hide from me. So I did pick it up. I don't know when I'll be watching it. Probably I'll watch it before Top Gun Maverick when I buy that. And I did finally find it, guys. I finally bought the Northman on 4K. I went to Brook Park, John. You guys know I live in Cleveland. That's the west side of Cleveland. The Best Buy, that Best Buy, bro, had a lot of shit, dude. Really? They had something. They had the Frozen Steelbook sitting in there. I'm like, wow.
Let's hope they still got some stuff when we have our little get together.
Yeah, they had some stuff in there. They had like 4 Steelbook sets of the Hunger Games sitting in there. Like it was a lot. They got a lot of they got a huge section. I think I might end up going there. It's just so far. That's why I want to do that. So I did pick up the Northman on 4K, guys. I also picked up this random title because it was only $6.99. That's a VFW. They actually had it in the store. It was $6.99, and it came with just the last one, another one with the slip. I always see it on the website, and it's always $6. I don't know if it's like a slasher or something. I don't know. It's some horror movie that it's from RLJE Films. So it's 4K, $7. Can't go wrong with that. And shout out to Jason Carr. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know, but he sent me Uncharted on 4K, so I might be watching this soon as well. Don't know when, but maybe I'll watch it with my fiance.
I want to. Oh yeah, you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. Nope. I went to Half Price Books today as well. They had a clearance thing outside. And I saw this in there. I don't have this one. I got the second one, but I have this one. Picked up Mary Poppins on Blu-ray because I don't have this one. I have the Returns. I don't have that. Then I also picked up the National Treasures movies. I don't have these on Blu-ray. And I really do. I like these movies, man. It's some decent Nicolas Cage fun. I think I like the second one more than the first one. I'm probably the only person that would say that. And then also I picked up 1408. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's a nice little Stephen King movie, man. Basically, John Cusack is like in 1408 and he starts seeing things and stuff like that. It's a nice little horror movie. I'll probably be watching it this October. For sure. And the last thing I picked up, I don't know if I showed this, but I did pick up season 6 of Game of Thrones with that nice lenticular front with all the faces. I'm on my way to. I need one more season, guys. I need season 8, and I will be complete for all the Game of Thrones, guys. Yes, sir. So yeah, that's everything that I picked up today. Well, now I didn't pick up all. I picked up all that today. I didn't pick up Game of Thrones today. But yeah, I felt depressed, guys. I was like, I ain't buy no physical media Tuesday. I bought Game of Thrones Tuesday. But that was it.
Yeah, well, I'll probably be getting some tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on what they got at Best Buy. Probably nothing because Best Buy sucks.
Man, I went to the Best Buy out in Parma, John. I was like, man, I wish I lived out here, bro. Because they got a huge section, dude. Like, I mean, they got the new release section. They got another like small shelf with anime and stuff on it. But then they got the long shelf. They got another side. Then they got another shelf. So they got 2 long shelves of media. Yeah, I was happy as fuck going in there. For sure. I don't know how long that's gonna be. So hopefully within this next month, it's still like that.
Remember when you walked in the Best Buy and they had the $5 bin of Blu-rays?
Yeah, yep.
I used to love going in there and fucking going diving in there, bro. Sad times.
Yeah, that
Fuck
was a
Best
long
Buy.
time ago. That was a long time ago, bro, when they did that. Because even like Walmart started taking those out for a minute. Then they brought them back. They brought the
Mm-hmm.
$5 788 bins back. But I
Yo,
remember those were
I
long time.
remember the first day I walked into Best Buy and when they started getting rid of their physical media. I'm like, what in the world is going
I thought
on
they were
here?
closing my store, bro.
Oh, you thought they
Legitimately,
were
because
closing it?
they had one big section, then
Mm-hmm.
they had like 2 aisles, then they had like 4 other aisles of physical
Mm-hmm.
media,
Hmm.
and I think it was like the first time when my Best Buy opened after COVID and shit. I went in and it looked like they were closing. It was
Hmm.
just empty. I was like, "Are you guys closing? Like, what the fuck happened to the physical
Hmm.
media?" He was like, "Oh
Yeah.
no, they don't want to put them out anymore."
Hmm.
Sad
Yeah, because
times.
Ken
Yeah.
put out a video. Best Buy removed physical media. Yeah, I don't know if it's that's a thing. I think Ken said they were remodeling. That's why they took it out. But it's weird they would just take that out, not everything. If they're remodeling the store, maybe they just need the space to put the stuff in there. They're gonna put the physical media in another area. But to me, me and John talked about. I think even Blu-ray hunt videos is probably going to be a little obsolete at this point because if there's no physical media in the stores, what's the point? My best case scenario is I have the exchange and like half price books and like the Dollar Trees and Dollar Generals. I can go in there, but for the main stores, it's like I mean Walmart's a bust. I ain't gonna lie to Target and Steelyard. I was surprised at their physical media section because they had a lot of physical media in there. Um, but
Hunter,
yeah,
Alex hasn't seen Top Gun, but me and
yeah, he
John
said thoughts
love
on Top Gun.
Top Gun. No spoilers. It's great if you have the chance to see it in IMAX, which I doubt anymore because Jurassic Park came out. Go see it in IMAX or any premium format.
As
Yeah.
they refilled the intro to Back to the Future Part 2, did you notice?
What?
Refilled the intro of Back to the Future Part 2 and 3.
Refilmed, you mean?
Refilmed? Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a different actress, Elizabeth Shue, and not
Hunter, they're doing
Claudia
one. It
Wells.
looks terrible, but they're doing one. That shit killed me watching the movie, and I
They're
literally
doing.
saw the shot from that's on the steelbook. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, so they're doing the separate steelbook and then the set.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They released the image of the steelbook.
Mm-hmm.
Did they
Yeah,
release
it
the
was
image
what I
for it?
sent.
Okay, I didn't even see it. I saw
That it
the
was that
steelbook
shitty
collection.
image.
Yeah. Look forward to a surprise in the mail on Tuesday, Alex.
Uh
Oh my
oh.
lord,
Uh
Jason,
oh.
what did you sending me now, bro? Goodness gracious, what did you sending me, bro?
Oh, what if he sent you Game of Thrones season 8?
Oh, are you sending me
Oh
Game of
yep.
Thrones season 8?
Yep.
Oh, oh yeah, come on, send it to me. Even though I already watched it, which I was thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I thought about making a video talking about Game of Thrones because after watching the entire season, I watched the entire season like in a month, and see, I get people hate season 8. People have wrote petitions and talked about how they do not like season 8, and I didn't think season 8 was that bad, but after thinking about it, and I ain't gonna lie, I went on YouTube and started watching videos and hearing other people's thoughts about it, and I kind of agree with certain people's points. And it's a problem with they rushed the season, they rushed it like hell. Um, I would definitely recommend the show though. I know you guys haven't watched it. I would definitely recommend watching it. I thought about rewatching it again with my fiance because she talked about she was upset that I didn't watch it with her. I'm like, shit, you want to watch it again? I'll watch it again because it's definitely for me it's rewatchable. Um, and I ain't gonna lie, I love these box sets. I do love this. That's to people like, why don't you just buy the whole series? I'm like, I like these box sets. I like the way they look. They put a lot of effort into it. So yeah, I went out today. I ain't
Hunter,
gonna lie, I went
they
out today looking for season 8, but I didn't find one with a good deal.
Hunter, they are giving it a steelbook. There, it's like some premium edition, and it comes with a slipcover. I think it's coming with a steelbook.
Are you talking about for The Last of Us? Are you talking about the
Mm-hmm.
show or the
The
game?
remaster,
The
the
remaster.
game.
It's getting a steelbook.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, okay.
But it's like it's probably some fucking $120
First,
version.
yeah, we all got the first Jurassic World at least number 2, right? If I'm not mistaken, we
Yep.
all got it as number 2. Yeah, it's the second best one out of the franchise. But I agree. I think what you hit it right on the head, Tyler. I kind of wish they didn't make 2 and 3, even though I do like 3. Like if you kept one by itself and then do Jurassic World, like how they did Top Gun. I think the way they did like Top Gun, it makes sense that you would wait this long to make this sequel, because then it becomes a legacy sequel. That's when I think it's best when you do these type of franchises. Kind of like if you thought about Cobra Kai. Imagine like with Cobra Kai, if you only had like I'm glad they didn't like spin off and do all this stuff. I think Cobra Kai works because it's this long time period from the first movie. Even though the second two movies kind of aren't that good either. But I mean, if you just watch that first movie and then you just go straight to Cobra Kai, it kind of works. But yeah, getting into the chat too about the end in a minute. This is a short stream, guys, because we had a lot of topics. We got into the topics pretty quick, but I didn't want to go full spoiler talk scene by scene with Jurassic World because I did not want to get mad. Dimensions. I'm going to buy the series of Game of Thrones. I recommend. Yeah, buy it for sure. I love The Lost World because Julianne Moore is one of my favorite actresses. Yeah, she's all right in the movie. Vince Vaughn. Woof. Would you like to see Josh Brolin as Thanos again?
No.
No. No. Don't bring Thanos back, please. Do not. We do not see no more Thanos. We got enough of Thanos.
I don't want a flashback. I don't want a prequel. No, keep it.
I ain't gonna lie. I love seeing that he was DUD in Doctor Strange, but
I'll take
laid out.
He was DUD his own sword.
My man said.
I'll take
Josh. Doctor Strange come out on Blu-ray, bro.
I'll take Josh Brolin as Cable again. Give me that, please. I want that.
I wouldn't mind seeing Thanos in another What If episode, but as far as
live action,
yeah, for sure. Do you think they could potentially do a Jurassic Park spinoff movie featuring the two kids from the first movie? No. They're my least favorite characters in the movie. Why would I want a spinoff with them? No. At this point, I think Matt said it best when he was in the call. I'm dinoed out at this point now. I'm dinoed out. Give Jurassic Park a rest.
I honestly kind of felt this.
Man. Let it rest, man.
I kind of felt the same way I did with this than I did with F9. When I walked out of F9, I was like, they need to stop making these. Like, I enjoyed it, but they need to stop making these. Definitely F9. Oh my god, F9. Oof.
Yeah, it's messed up that it's both Universal. They don't really have that many franchises to begin with.
Universal is the destroyer of franchises. When I'm looking more forward to a Transformers movie than a fucking Jurassic Park movie, that's a problem, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
like,
I don't know, man. It is what it is. They see dollar signs, and clearly they're gonna make money. I don't know if they're gonna make the money that they think they're gonna make, but I mean, it's going to make money regardless because it's a Jurassic World / Jurassic Park movie. Same with Transformers. Transformers is guaranteed at least $600 million in the box office, guaranteed.
Now that baffles me because people hate these movies. How does Transformers keep making so much money?
Yeah, it's crazy. The last movie,
I don't understand it.
The Last Night didn't make that much, but it still made a decent amount of money.
But there are more people that don't like the Transformers movies than people that do. How are they making?
Yeah, the fact that Age of Extinction I think it made $1 billion.
It made $1 billion as well. Yeah,
both. I don't know.
That's wild to me.
But I feel like that was because it was a reboot, kind of.
Not even that. Dark of the Moon wasn't received terribly. So that people can forget this. Like, if the last movie of the franchise is good, most likely the next movie is going to do better than the previous movie, or at least the same. Now, when the movie is received bad, like Last Night, Bumblebee suffered. It didn't help that Bumblebee came out in that window with all the movies in that December.
Bumblebee got fucked.
Bumblebee wouldn't have done well because of the Last Night. It wouldn't have done well anyway because people were transformed out. Mm-hmm. Same with that's why most MCU movies do better when So Infinity War came out. Well, Ant-Man and Wasp didn't make $1 billion, but Captain Marvel made $1 billion because we were so hyped to see what she was going to do.
Iron Man 3 made
$1 billion after Avengers. Yeah. So like usually if a movie is received well in the franchise, the next movie is gonna do really good.
I feel like Age of Extinction made bank because it was kind of a reboot. Like it was, but it wasn't because they redesigned all the Transformers. They brought in a whole new cast.
Man, Dinobots, bro.
And Dinobots,
bro. That's what I
mean, listen,
in the trailer. I said, bro.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it, bro. I was like, yo,
I didn't see it in theaters though, but
I did. I was like, I was man. Listen, I was fucking.
I told myself, I said, no, I'm not Michael Bay. You're not getting me, bro. And then I remember me and John talked when we saw the Last Night trailer. We said, John, this might be it. This might be it. And I said, no.
No.
Bay,
Yep.
you're not doing it to me, bro. You're not tricking me with your awesome shots in the trailer. You're just not doing it. And then it was right. It's funny. Watch the Nostalgia Critics review of the last. Actually, he reviewed it, but he didn't even see the movie. He said, I can review this movie. I even watched it. He was rounding the money. He was rounding the money exactly what the movie was
listen,
going to be.
As an 11-year-old, I thought Age of Extinction was like the greatest movie I ever seen in my life. I thought Godzilla 2014 was the greatest movie.
The movie was those movies are targeted for 11, 10-year-old kids. That's what they really are. Regardless of all the grown-up jokes or whatever, the movie is designed for kids to like it because you have giant robots fighting giant robots. That's what it is.
I still like. I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing.
Is at least competent. It's too long.
It's too
long.
And
there are some creative choices that I don't like, but it's still a competent film. The Last Night is.
Yeah, someone asked it. Who was it? What Hunter? What's the worst Transformers movie? Last Night. It's not even close.
Last Night.
Bro.
Yeah, the Last Night.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's the worst one, bro, for sure. Would it be a mistake to bring Mark Wahlberg back?
I did not like him in 5 at all.
Yeah,
4, I thought he was kind of good. I actually like him in 4 a lot.
This is what I forgot to talk about right here. No Way Home being re-released with 5 additional scenes.
Money.
And are you gonna tell me are you gonna release this physically?
No.
Because if you guys are gonna release this physically, I don't give a fuck.
Because then they didn't do that with Endgame. They didn't do that with Endgame when they re-released Endgame.
See that, but most of the stuff is probably gonna be stuff that's not finished. These are gonna be unfinished scenes.
I don't want to see it. This is the only thing that I want to see from No Way Home because I've seen the photos.
The Goblin,
the Goblin fight with Toby.
Fight.
If that's in the movie, which it probably will be, I'm not gonna go out of my way to see because it'll probably end up on YouTube. Somehow.
Yeah, it's gonna suck because that should have been a deleted scene on the Blu-ray.
I don't want to see this movie again in the theater. I don't like. I love this movie, but I don't want to see it again in the theater. I really don't.
I've enjoyed it watching it at home.
Like I don't want to go out of my way to see this movie again. Yeah. It'd be like if they released the director's cut of the Batman in the theater. I really would not want to go out of my way to see it in the theater, bro. If you released it physically, I'd buy it immediately. Well, I don't know about immediately.
That is a common misconception. Sequels are not always bad.
No,
that is not true at all.
Yeah,
most of them are.
Most of them are, but not.
I wouldn't even say most of them. I would say most of them are not as good as the first one.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't say most sequels are bad. That's not true.
Because Terminator 2 is not bad. Spider-Man 2 is not bad. Shrek 2 is not bad.
Spider-Man 3 is not bad. Don't at me.
Spider-Man 3 is not bad.
It's messy, but it's not bad.
I'm sorry, Hunter, that was the worst theater experience for you, bro. I kind of wish I would have saw it in the theaters. I didn't see it in theater. I actually saw it on bootleg, and the bootleg was actually pretty good. It was a nice looking bootleg. Had letterbox and everything. Nobody walked through the screen. The color was a little off, but
you know what, Hunter? Because you said that, I'm gonna put dirt in your eye. How about that?
Some dirt in your eye.
Some dirt in your eye.
I'm excited about Anthony Ramos joining the Transformers universe.
I am too.
Man, just give me fucking the fuck. Damn.
Optimus Primal.
Not Beast Wars, but damn, what the fuck? Because Unicron. Give me fucking Unicron, please. Just give me that, bro. Like,
if Rise of the Beast is not good, I give up.
Bro, like I said, I remember we was watching the trailer and you see the planet. You see it's Cybertron. We clearly not know it's Cybertron. We see Cybertron moving towards Earth. And I text John, like, John, are they really doing this, bro? But no, it's not that. It's fucking Cybertron again. Fucking I'm getting mad. I don't want to
They
talk about
do. They
that
did Dark of the Moon again.
twice. We're not gonna talk about this, bro. But we're gonna end it, you guys, because I know Steph is probably gonna strangle me when I go upstairs. Steph had to go, be the husband and father that he is. Next week is Father's Day, so we will not be doing nerd talk next week. We're gonna
Oh,
let
so we're not
John.
doing Lightyear. All right, cool.
No, we're not gonna do Lightyear. I can tell you right now, I'm probably seeing it Sunday, and I probably won't have a good experience. I'm probably gonna be taking my nephews to go see it, so I probably won't have a good time even seeing it. I probably won't actually see it because I might be walking out of the theater 3 times, taking them to the bathroom. So,
You have
yeah,
fun with that.
yeah, I probably won't have fun. We're not gonna do Lightyear. If anything, because you're gonna do Lightyear on your channel, right? Because you're gonna do it that Saturday.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how good it is. Like
That's
if it's
that. That's
really
the
good.
thing. That's the thing. It's like I already regretted sitting there talking about Jurassic World all this time. I just wanted to do it because I wanted to do it, but I don't want to talk about Lightyear, especially if I don't really enjoyed it. So
I don't know, man. It depends because I've been hearing around that it's kind of not great. So
mm,
I don't know.
yeah.
Depends. And I don't really want to sit on my channel talking about a kids movie when my channel is definitely not made for kids at all.
I mean, my channel's not made for kids either, but I think we all love Toy Story. But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to sit for an hour and a half talking about Lightyear? No, I don't want to do that.
I probably do what I did with Ambulance. Ambulance, I kind of breeze through the spoilers.
Mm. Yeah,
That's
but like
another
I
movie
said,
you need to
next
see.
week is Father's Day, so I don't know if Steph have anything planned for me, but I know John, I want him to relax because he deserves it because
Yes, he does.
fathers are awesome as well.
I'm going to
Um,
see The Thing on Father's Day.
Oh, that comes
nice,
out next week.
nice.
I gotta get my ticket.
Well, if you love dogs, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oof.
That's all I have to say. I'm sorry if you love dogs, but if you love practical effects, you're gonna be in heaven.
Clear.
Not even that scene. The scene where, damn, I don't want to give it away, but Tyler, the scene where they're in the chairs. I remember when I saw that, bro. I said, "Holy crap, bruh!" And then oh my god, I feel so bad for the dude. Oh my god, because his body is like literally being
Bro.
like,
John, you're not ready for that movie, bro. You're not ready for that movie,
I
bro.
love the thing, bro. I
I'm
love that
so
movie,
jealous
bro.
you're gonna see that movie in the theater for the
You
first
own the
time,
thing?
bro.
You don't own it.
John don't.
You should buy it. I think the
I've
4K
never
looks
seen
He's
it.
he's
The
gonna
4K
buy it
looks
after
pretty
he
good.
sees
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The 4K, you gonna be like, up Amazon.
Yep.
Yep.
You're gonna buy it, bro.
We're gonna end the stream, guys. Go ahead and we're gonna start with Smooth J Stu. Let everybody know where they can find you and what you have upcoming on your channel.
You guys already know me, Smooth J Stu on YouTube. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm Smooth J Stu on Instagram as well. Also on Letterbox. Go follow me on IG and Letterbox. Next week, or not next week, tomorrow, Monday, we will be doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock on my YouTube channel. Definitely gonna have some great fun watching this movie. We're gonna see the world's best CGI. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Oh my god.
You ooze, you lose. Be there tomorrow, 8 o'clock, studio time.
All right, Tyler.
Yeah, I know where to find me. Mind of a Nerd on Instagram and on YouTube. YouTube, man. Last night we tore down Jurassic World, spoiler filled and spoiler free. It was me, AJ, and Luke. We tore it down. It was great. I posted my spoiler free review of Jurassic World on Instagram. Go check that out. I've also been reviewing Obi-Wan weekly. We're going to continue that this week. Tomorrow will be a review for Toy Story leading up to Lightyear. I was going to review all the sequels, but decided not to because I really simply just don't want to go through that again, even though I like those movies. Saturday will be my Lightyear review. And on Thursday on YouTube, we will be going through the summer watch-alongs, and we will be watching one of my favorite movies, Transformers Dark of the Moon, on YouTube. Alex is probably going to be there. Smooth J Stu is going to be a little late, but he's going to be there. Luke Ponce is going to be there. I don't know if Benji's going to be there yet. AJ is going to be there too. It's going to be a blast. I cannot wait to watch that movie with all my friends. It's going to be super dope. Once again, YouTube and Instagram, Mind of a Nerd, man.
All right. You guys already know what it is. Your boy Alex Thomas. I thank you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Hunter, Dimension, Scott, Michael, Tony Wee Chappie, Hunter, Jason Carr. Thank you so much for joining the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More videos will be coming in the future. Hope you guys are ready for that as well. More if you guys enjoy physical media, watch along, trailer reactions, reviews, all that type of content, you're in the right place. Like I said, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to these guys' channels as well. Go check out Tyler's Instagram. He has really great reviews on there. He lets you know when he's going to spoil something as well. He's going to tell you read up to that point so you don't get spoiled as well, which I do like as well. Like I said, check out Smooth J Stu's YouTube channel. He has great content over there. I know he hasn't uploaded that much, but he also has a life. He has a family, so it's okay. But like I said, for me, I probably will be doing a Blu-ray hunt video. We got Ambulance coming out this week. We got a Raider Steelbook coming out. We got some stuff coming out this Tuesday, so I might go out and actually do some Blu-ray hunting. I should have made a video today because that's basically what I did. But so yeah, let's say if you guys enjoyed this video, it's this stream, hit that like button, please subscribe for more. And we are honest with you guys. Peace out.